Hello, and welcome to Explain the Charts. Today is March 19th, 2025, and we're going to break down the QQQ, discussing both the latest market news and the technical chart data. First, let's address the big news items. The market is currently focused on the Federal Reserve's upcoming interest rate decision. News sources indicate that the market widely expects the Fed to hold steady on rates, but investors are closely watching the dot plot and Jerome Powell's press conference for clues about future monetary policy. Adding to the uncertainty are concerns about tariffs, particularly the potential for increased tariffs on European goods by Trump. These trade tensions are creating volatility and could lead to further market corrections. There are also concerns about slowing retail sales, which could indicate a weakening U.S. economy. Now, let's switch gears and head over to the QQQ chart and how some of these events may be reflected. Alright, looking at the daily chart for QQQ, we can see a bit of a roller coaster over the past several months. We've had periods of significant upward momentum, followed by sharp pullbacks, indicating some uncertainty and choppiness in the market. Zooming in on the more recent price action, I see how there has been sideways action the last 2 months since the large drop in early January. It seems the market was consolidating after its large run-up from late 2023 into early 2024. To get a clearer picture of recent price action, let's switch to the 1-hour chart. On the 1-hour chart, we can better see the intraday volatility and potential short-term trading opportunities. Looking at the past few days, which correlates to March 17th and 18th, we can see how there's mostly sideways movement. It seems the big price swings are happening on the daily scale rather than the hourly scale. Now, let's zoom in further and switch to the 15-minute chart for today, March 18th. Analyzing the 15-minute chart, we can see more granular price movements and volatility, which is mostly sideways. There's no real sign of any clear direction here, indicating indecision in the market in anticipation of today's Fed meeting. We can likely expect a good amount of volatility once the Fed meeting results are announced today. So, what are some key price levels to watch in the near term? On the upside, a break above the high of $485.84 on March 17th could signal a continuation of the upward trend. However, as Trump is talking about tariffs, I think a breakout above $485 is unlikely to happen in the short term. On the downside, a drop below the swing low of $468.66 on March 10th could trigger further selling pressure. I believe a drop to $468 is possible given the other concerns that have been outlined, and it wouldn't be surprising at all if it dropped to that level in the short term. If the Fed's tone is overly hawkish or if trade tensions escalate, we could see a test of those lower support levels. Conversely, a dovish Fed and easing trade concerns could propel the QQQ higher. In summary, the QQQ is currently navigating a complex landscape of economic uncertainty and geopolitical risks. Investors should closely monitor the Fed's messaging, as well as any developments regarding trade policies. I think the market will likely trade sideways today until the Fed makes their announcement. From a technical perspective, keep an eye on the key levels we discussed. A confirmed break above resistance could open the door for further gains, while a break below support could signal a deeper correction. Remember to manage your risk carefully and adjust your trading strategy based on the evolving market conditions. Thanks for tuning in to Explain the Charts. Be sure to like and subscribe for more in-depth market analysis.